What is up, everyone? Where's
Howdy.
that? There's an echo now. For real. I heard it. Somebody's listening to Twitch. Who's doing it? It's not me for once.
I don't hear it anymore.
We have, if you can't tell, we have a couple
Is it still
amazing guest stars with us. And no, we're good.
Messed up.
And then we have one very familiar guest star in DM Joester. But before we get into anything, I would like to let them tell you where you can find them, so I don't forget to ask them later, if we're being honest. So, Joester, why don't you just go ahead and tell everybody where to find you?
All right. Well, I think the easiest way to do that is to just put a link in the Twitch chat because I'll put my beacons link, but mainly on TikTok as DM_Joester.
Fantastic. Hannah.
Hi, I'm Hannah from Hannah Plays D&D. Find me on TikTok, find me on Instagram, find me on Twitch, all under the same tag. So it's not complicated. Just find me there if you want to. You don't have to, but it'd be nice.
Do it.
What you
Do
said.
Now.
You must.
Peer
It'd be
pressure.
a lot cooler if you did.
Ryan.
Hey, I'm Ryan. You may know me as Run DMG. I make a lot of memes. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me pretty much anywhere as Run DMG or DMG Run. And I am here just as I hope I'm a special guest. I feel like a special guest
Superbly special.
on
You're
the
the
stream.
most special out of all of us, for
Um,
sure.
But the Beards and Barbarians folks have joined me this month donating to charity. We're doing a whole month of charity drive for Doctors Without Borders. We've got like 70, I think it's over 70 people in the Discord right now. All have put up like a bunch of different awards. We got dice. We've got Dice Towers from Joester over here. We have, I think people are doing custom art. There's like custom painted minis. There's like really anything. We had soap. There is soap on there. There is a Dungeons and Dragons themed soap company that is part of the crew.
I'm interested.
And all of the proceeds, yeah, it smells good. I've used it before. Like I did a promoted post with them. I think the last time I did a charity thing. It's great stuff. But we're basically raising all this money for Doctors Without Borders. They have an emergency relief fund that they are trying to raise up. I think it's $25,000 total, and that is money that's going to go straight to most prominently Gaza. They can't necessarily guarantee they go everywhere and anywhere where people are in harm's way. So, but mostly they have a bunch of feet on the ground in Gaza doing what medical care they can for whomever they can. The medical care system there is completely broken. They have no supplies, no running water, no electricity. So. Spending the entire month doing that. And if you want to donate or say hi or boost things, I think I'll pop the link in the chat here in a second if you haven't already. And yeah, there's more information on my TikTok, more information on my Instagram, and it's at RunDMG. And I'm sorry that it took up so much time.
No, you're good.
You're perfectly fine.
As we said last week, too, what Beers and Barbarians is doing to support this as well, all donations and all of our revenue from a merch store, which is in our link tree, will be going to this charity as well. So it's all in there. Anything that we get through Twitch, same thing. So that's how we're helping. Thank you, Ryan, for putting it all together. I did not expect to see 70 people in that Discord.
I put up something on TikTok being like, I was talking to Jordan Brown because he likes to do charity stuff, and I was like, I'll get like 2-3 other people. And then the first video I got like 50 responses, like, all right, more the merrier. And then at like the 40 or 50 person mark, I was like, maybe I should have done this more structured. Maybe I should have had a plan. But it's coming together great. We have raised, as of right now, I'm checking, just a hair under $5,000. We're at $4,885. So,
and it's been a week.
We're not even halfway done.
And smashed 3 or 4 of our goals already. So
yeah, it's been going great.
Not nearly as important, but we do have the same sponsor we've always had since the beginning of our Twitch channel. It's Dubby Energy. It's a great all-natural powdered energy drink that comes out to like $1.06. And our Beers and Barbarians Vanna White is going to get the product to demonstrate it for us. There it is.
It's right here. Yep.
It's really good. That orange dreamsicle is definitely my favorite flavor for sure. It's so good. But you get it, comes with a little scoopy, and you put it in water and shake it. Or shimmy. It's up to you, really. But and it's all natural sugars, all natural caffeines, and you don't get the jitters, which is actually really nice because if you drink
Will it
too
make
many
me
energy
better
drinks, you're
at
like,
D&D?
do what?
Will it make me better at D&D?
No.
No.
There's no winning in this game, Brian.
Man.
Y'all
You'll
are
see
gonna
the
win.
night.
Y'all
My
are gonna
rolls
win.
are. My
Oh,
rolls
yeah.
have not improved. This has not helped, but
Yeah,
it's
a little
kept
bit.
me alert.
You dealt damage like 3 times last game.
How many
so
times
sorry.
did I attack them?
We're not gonna talk about that, but you dealt damage like 3 times.
Onyx is a paladin and a healer.
Wait, we didn't even have a fight last.
Anywho,
No.
we also have another friend, as another content creator, James over at Dragoness Delivery, who does D&D boxes every month. So I know that this is still the Christmas one, but it's adorable and I love it. It comes with metal dice, a set of regular dice, miniatures, a free one-shot module that is copyright free and made by James and his team, as well as music that they make as well. And Japanese candy, which I'm all out of because I haven't re-upped since December. But it's a great thing. It's $40. He's always running sales. It's well worth it on the metal dice alone. And we ran the module in December. So if you want to check out what one of the one-shots look like, go look at that on YouTube or Spotify. It's a lot of fun. At least I thought it was.
They are long one-shots. They're long one-shots.
That might be more me because I can't help myself as a DM. But
okay. I respect
his modules normally are 3 or 4 hours. That one was about to be 5. I am sorry. For anyone that watched it or played in it, I'm sorry.
It was fun. I liked it. I think that is all of our stuff. But yeah, again, all of our proceeds and revenue this month are going straight to the charity. Our link tree is on our About. Click on it. Get cool Beards of Barbarians merch and know that all the profit we're getting from our merch is going straight to the charity this month. And we are going to jump in our intro. What?
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. Guess what's in it?
Hear the sound, I apologize. Because what is Beards of Barbarians without technical difficulties? Let's be real. That's kind of our shtick.
And our intro's on TikTok, so if we didn't play it right.
True. That's true.
That's what we do.
All you really missed is a wonderful
Right, yeah.
person going, I got a jar of dirt.
I got you.
What a nerd.
We are
I
going
know.
to get these guys in this. There it is.
And it's a winner here.
I will give everybody permissions as I explain. We enter in on a beautiful, beautiful clear sky day. Calm seas, so the boat's not rocking. So if anybody gets seasick, you're fine because it's not that bad. You are on a ship, a rather large ship. You've got a full crew. You guys have been sailing for like a week right now because you heard of this legendary treasure that a pirate lord has spent his entire life collecting and storing. It is said to take up the entire island. So the treasure is endless.
Is it the One Piece?
No, it's not
Yeah, I was thinking of that in my mind.
Oh,
Is the
I've been lied
treasure
to.
friendship?
Oh.
No,
we
because
made along the way.
That's bullshit. Making
Is
sure
it the
I give
journey? Like, what's the treasure on?
The treasure is gold, silver, platinum, black sapphires, rubies, diamonds,
Wow.
Anything you can think of. But you guys have been sailing for a week. You guys kind of get to know each other. You guys could talk around and get to know the crew. It is up to y'all. The sun is not quite at its peak yet, so you still have a little bit of time left in the day. And go for it. Somebody talk at once.
Did you say we've adventured together before? By the way, I missed that. Like, are we all
I
introduced
missed that
already?
as well.
Yeah, you would be, but we can go over. Let's do. I'm on Joe's character right now, Cars Joe, as it was put earlier.
Okay.
So if you want to talk about your character and introduce them first.
Sure. So I'm playing a Goliath Bard of Eloquence. His name is Tor Denier. He is about 8'9", 400. He only carries a drum and one drumstick. He does not carry any weapons on him. The only thing that looks weird about his whole attire is the fact that he has a accordion on his back. But other than that, he basically is your typical Goliath, mostly bald, with a long beard. That is just because I love beards over here at Beards and Barbarians. And dressed normal, definitely from the Icewind Dale, and I say that because all of his clothing has like some type of northern vibe, frozen environment vibe. And I won't use a voice yet because Brandon doesn't know.
Well, what was his name again?
Tor.
Tor.
Well,
Let's go to the mouthful of a name that is Brad.
Haha. 1 sec.
If it's an
Oh,
annoying
yeah.
voice mod, I'm coming to Canada.
No. I didn't get voice mod today. So I play a Water Genensi monk, Way of the Open Hand, named Title Strike Wave Fist. He loves water. He loves being around a part of what he is. So he's always finding himself on boats, ships, either on sea line or a coastline, or just flat out in the water because he can breathe in it. That's basically my character. I'm not going to speak until Brandon speaks, so I'll wait.
You know what? So we're gonna skip Brandon and let's go right on to DM Joester.
what the
Alrighty, I am playing Limestone, a turtle druid. He's about the size of a goblin. He's just a little wee turtle, and he is very envious of Tor because he's always wanted to grow a beard, but turtles just don't have that ability. So he'll often like scrape off the seaweed from the side of the ship and put it on to try to look like Tor. Just show it off in front of Tor, see if he'll notice. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I gotta wait on the voice.
Run DMG or Ryan, whichever one you would like me to call you.
Run is fine, or run. Honestly, either one is fine. I don't have a preference. I am playing a Wayland Scale Seeker. Is a GIF, not a GIF. GIF. So the hippo. So we're talking maybe 5'9", 500 pounds, just brawny, big, gelatinous figure, but very lithe, very limber, very dexterous. Wearing loose-fitting clothing. Very, very nice stuff. We're talking like silks, like little lots of gold inlay. He's got a pretty cool, I guess some of y'all would know it to be some form of like blunderbuss at his side. And I'm going to wait to use my accent as well.
What the frick is going on?
Hannah, go ahead.
Someone might throw you a bone.
Is this bowling?
Yeah, so I am playing Curio Cassis, a quite a small creature, goblin lady. The ripe old age of 9, which in goblin years is quite a lot.
She's pretty old.
Pretty old for goblin. She kind of wears this absolutely impractical red dress, which she drapes a cloak and tries to make herself much bigger than she is, wearing kind of baggy clothes, made for a much larger person, thinking that she'll grow into them if she thinks hard enough, which sometimes comes true. And no one else wants to do their accent, so I'm also not going to do my accent.
That's what I hoped for. All right, Brandon.
Let's hear it, man.
Well, I gotta describe. I'm playing Bondabella. Okay, she's a fire genasi sorcerer. Her whole thing's fire. She loves fire, setting things on fire, being warm and cozy, very loose clothing, nice pirate hat. Has like 2 staffs because she's cool like that.
That's how she rolls.
That's how she rolls. Double staffing. Yeah. Pretty simple. Loves fire. That's her thing.
And she sounds like.
And she sounds like a pirate, based.
What would that entail,
yeah.
man? I'm
What does
trying
a pirate
to.
sound like?
Give us a little taste here.
Well, she'll walk up to title strike wave fist.
And puke.
Arr! Let me focus.
Guys.
Your name is quite a mouthful there, laddie. Do you have another name you go by? Perhaps something easy, something that rolls off the tongue a little easier, eh?
Yeah, people just call me Title most of the time.
I see.
Yeah, this is
Imaginative.
You have a very hard pirate accent, I see.
So
Yeah, the saltwater really messes with my throat.
So glad we have a voice actor as part of the cast that doesn't do voices.
Yeah.
So happy.
I have. I had a
Oh
voice.
my god.
I'm so glad we built that up, Brandon. So
I'm
Austin, as a pirate group, what exactly are we on these open seas for? Now that we've had that lovely introduction.
The giant treasure.
God.
Okay.
You guys are seeking the treasure that takes up an entire island.
Is there someone up in the crow's nest keeping an eye out?
Yes.
You see anything yet?
Who's in the crow's nest? No. Everything in the sea seems to be clear. I don't see any problems so far.
God dang it.
Why?
I'm tired of talking to these people. Okay.
It sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
Limestone's also got several bird friends that keep an eye out for him. Since
Limestone.
their eyes are much better.
Your beard's coming in quite nicely. I like it.
Thank you, and then it just like kind of falls out. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Part of the crew, if you want to talk to some of them, up at the helm is the captain. You would know he is also a fire genasi, and his name is Ember Torchwood. Standing next to him is the first mate, as Lucas Bleaksman. He is a human. The quartermaster is a high elf over here, and her name is Arwen Brightshore. Up in the crow's nest is the sailing master, is Elena Maelstrom. She is a water genasi. And the gunner is Ryder Rage Clench, and he is a half-orc over here. And then the powder monkey of the group is Grillax Boomstick, and he is a tiny, demented, probably sociopathic goblin.
I always love that you come with names, Austin. Like, just...
Rage Clench.
Rage Clench is.
The
I felt that
It's
in
my new
bones.
band name, actually.
Well, I say, Rage Clench, where did you come across such a name such as this, eh?
I made it up.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
You're a
most
very
of us-
educated
No,
man of letters.
not really. Most of us half-orcs just have first names, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
No.
No.
You're not
No,
in
I
this,
do not.
Cars.
I didn't say no. I said no.
No.
Slight difference.
I only have one tone. I'm baritone. Leave me alone.
So yeah, I made up my name. Cause when I get angry, I clench my fists.
I thought it was. When I get angry, I tend to clench a different part of my anatomy, but I understand what you're saying. Yes, you're clenching your fist.
Right.
You clench your butt.
You do the other thing so you don't shit your britches, right?
Yeah.
I am wearing I am wearing very nice pants. I wouldn't want to ruin them.
No, I wouldn't want you to ruin them either, because somebody's gonna have to clean that up, and it's not gonna be me.
So, Rage Clench, do you know how far away from said island of treasure we may perhaps be?
Realistically, that depends on the sails, and it depends on the wind, and it depends on if we don't die.
Excellent.
Like,
Excellent. Well,
Days, though,
yeah.
probably. Days.
Oh,
7,
shoot.
8, 12 days.
That's a lot of, well, there's a lot of different days you just said. I'll split the difference, I guess. We'll say 10 days.
That sounds great.
Just gonna kind of slowly back away
He has
from
not
Rage
blinked
Clench.
the entire time you were talking, by the way.
Yeah, one must moisten the eyes occasionally, you know.
We're in the middle of the ocean. But they
Exactly.
moisten
The salt
themselves.
is terrible for the eyes.
You're terrible for the eyes.
Oh, well, that's
I'm
rude.
just kidding.
You can see him
I
kind
feel-
of like
I feel-
trying to like.
I feel real bad about that.
He's my mind is pretty preponderous in many dimensions. So he's like, oh, well, that's unkind, but fair assumption, I suppose. And just slowly kind of like walk away dejected.
Y'all are just on a boat. There's 3 levels to this thing.
Right.
My name's
Does anyone want to do anything? This has just been a lot of water. Anybody? No, I didn't think so.
Yar.
I didn't have anything in mind. As he starts playing, just a singular tone on the drums, like poof.
Well, I have some 3 Dragon Ante. If you
Oh
want
my
to
God.
play some cards.
I could be down for some cards.
You just hear from well below most of you. Just, did somebody say cards? As this like little goblin kind of jumps up and is like, so long as we're playing for money.
Don't put a child on this boat. God, oh,
I'll
wait.
have you know, I am the
It's just
ripe
you.
age
Oh,
of
man.
9. I have plenty of life experience.
Oh.
As she kind of hops up to kind of make eye contact, maybe on like a top of barrel or something along those lines. Hands on the hips.
Still looking
Limestone.
down. Go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah.
Limestone will be like, ah, yes, I am 90 as well.
I too am 9. And she just
Nine.
nods her head.
There's a
There seems to
disconnect.
be a language barrier.
No, I meant what I said. As she goes, all right, are we playing cards or what? She's gonna flop down on like a banister and like hang from her little legs, kind of like swinging gently.
Yeah, I'll pull out my my cards. All of them are backed with like a big, fancy dragon on them.
Yeah.
I'll split up the deck very skillfully.
Yeah.
So, as you guys are playing cards, the captain and the first mate are still just standing by the helm, steering. But you see Elena start ringing the bell and pointing off to port. Left.
Oh yeah. I'll take
Waylon. Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll take a little goosey gander at the left side, the port side.
What do you see?
Yeah. What am I looking at?
Well, if you make a perception check, I'll tell you.
Well, I'll make one of them checks now, won't I? That's
Just-
gonna not to be very good.
Oh, God.
It's an 11.
Proof that Dubby does not, in fact, make you better at D&D. Not hard to miss. You see a shadow in the water. Probably 120, 140 feet off of port side. And it
120 feet, you
is
say?
Within range, you say.
massive.
Hey, there's a big fish in the water, like a whale or something. Over yonder.
Hold on, I'm watching Waylon about to take some kids' money. Hold on. Just wait.
This is an ace, and then a 2, and a 3, and a 4 to 5. It's a great hand. You see, it's what's called a flush.
You
I
lost me.
think I think that I'm trying to like pickpocket cards. Like I'm slipping cards from my own deck into my own hand, and I don't even care that like there's multiples and they can't possibly be in the same deck. I'm just like, wow, it's a crazy coincidence.
But slide a hand check. I want to see what this
Oh
is.
god, it's not gonna go well. Let's see this. gonna use my pink dice for this because I feel like that fits her well. Sleight of hand. I got advantage. All right.
Samesies.
18 plus 3.
So, does anybody's passive beat that?
Let me check. Mine
No.
is pretty high. Mine's 19, so I think it does beat it.
18 plus 3. So,
Yeah.
21.
Damn.
That's what I mean. Yeah, theirs beats it.
Yeah.
So somehow, this goblin has 2 Ace of Spades and 2 Ace of Hearts. Don't know how it happened, but it happened.
Well, that's a curious hand. Check my cards. Just start rummaging through them.
Did I slip
Very nice.
more than one deck in here by accident? This is
Oopsie,
strange.
oopsie daisies.
You
It
bought
can
a
happen
faulty
to the
deck.
best of us.
You never buy a faulty deck.
Yeah, Waylon, you gotta count your product before you get it. Normally, it's fine.
A lot of cards in
Yeah.
here. I don't know if I want to count all
The
of them all the
bell
time.
is ringing frantically now,
Oh,
Wonder why that is.
and you hear the captain
I
go,
just
"Full
told you."
sail!" So you see a bunch of these people going off and like moving you out of the way and start pulling ropes and twisting up, and the sails go to full, and then you start actually gaining a lot of speed.
these sailors are quite
with
rude.
the
We're in the
wind.
middle of a game.
It's a big fishy. It's not a good omen
Are you
for
still
this high seas.
Are you still watching?
Yeah, I'm looking at the fishy.
Well, it's definitely not 140 feet away from you now.
Ready your cannons! I mean, Captain, shall we ready the cannons?
Garlax, do your job! And you see the goblin like turn around and go and just start frantically loading gunpowder and cannonballs into the 4 cannons. Or 3 cannons. These 2 on the ends are going to be ballista, but I couldn't make that happen. So you have 3 cannons in the middle and 2 ballistas on either side.
Since
Mm.
our game was ruined, could I walk over and see what all the hubbub is about?
Sure. Make a perception
Uh-oh.
check.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
I'll
Whoever would like to, you can roll as a d20 and tell me what you get once you add your perception score.
It's not a great 12. Oh,
19.
much better.
26.
15.
26.
Yeah, it's big ass fish. It's underneath the water, so you could see the shadow, but it's probably 60, 70 feet from tip to tip, and about 20 feet body width-wise. And it's not coming right at you. Like if your ship is here, it's not doing this. It's one of these.
Mm.
So it's just slowly drifting closer to your boat.
Could we maybe steer away from it?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm working on.
Do it faster. Fuck.
And
There's something coming.
Draws a gun and points it at you. Because my ship, my rules.
You
But he
gotta
is
respect
turning
the
helm.
captain.
He is turning the helm, and you are starting to list to starboard side or to
Mm.
the right. But it is still.
Yeah. General question: are we part of the crew, or are we just have we put this guy's hired us on the treasure hunt or
This
something?
is a charter.
Okay.
So we don't have jobs on the boat.
No, unless you want to help.
We'll see.
Yeah, they're supposed to keep us safe.
From the look of it, does it look like we're going faster than the shadow coming at us, or does it look like it's catching up?
It
Because you
looks
said
like
we're going
it's.
faster now.
It looks like it's keeping pace. Make an intelligence check.
Ooh.
Okay. Like just a straight check?
Yes. Intelligence.
A 13.
I mean, it looks like it's toying with you a little bit.
Well, that's not good.
It looks like
Just like-
you're gaining, and then it'll gain, and then you'll gain, and then it'll gain, and it'll kind of go farther up, and then get closer. It just looks like it's playing with you.
Do we have any bait on board? Like a big pig we don't need anymore.
I start pushing pushing at somebody's leg. Maybe like, hold on. Whoever's
One of the-
closest to me, I just gentle. I just give them somebody much bigger. So I'm just pushing
Could
at
be
their
me, probably.
yeah, and just start pushing. It's not very good, but I'm just like giving it a go. And when I see it doesn't work, I'm just leaning. I'm like, hey, and I kind of like look at one of the guys and go, "Oh, worth a shot," before like giving you a big pat on your hamstring and pretending to walk away.
I was gonna let you roll for it.
Oh, what is the
I
Oh
want you to
God,
roll. I want you to roll a strength to see if you can move him.
no, that's not good because
Goblin.
Are you
during the
really
thing-
strong?
See the forehead veins just popping. Just
no. So when we were creating characters, there were certain things that we were allowed to get for our characters. I may or may not have picked everything strength related to my small little person.
then this should
Going in
be
the water.
absolutely fantastic.
Oh no,
You're
I
gonna
didn't
fly.
mean for this to go so wrong so quickly. You know how we were talking about water walk and water breathing before this? You wish you had water walk now. Let's see. So I have. Would you want an athletics check or a strength check or what?
Just a strength check because you're just pushing.
Okay, I have a +10 to strength.
Oh
So-
God. I need
Sorry.
I need whoever she's pushing to make a strength check. To
Hold on, let me
hopefully not
pick the
go in
person
water.
first.
Ooh, it's
I
gonna
am
be
closest to
me.
either. Yeah, I think it's probably. Sorry
I
about
think
this.
we're all playing cards together.
Yeah, we're all playing cards, and I just give a little. Ooh.
So it's gonna be what was it? Athletics?
Strength check.
You roll
Could I
strength.
possibly?
Yeah, I just
Could
I
I
want to
do
see
a?
how this goes.
Could I do an acrobatics check to avoid?
Are you going to like flip out of their way or something?
Yeah, I think I would like do a pirouette. The second I felt like I was like, oh, this is funny. This little goblin is trying to push me over, and it's like, oh my god, they are pushing me over, and then
Then
I'm
yes,
gonna
I
flip.
want to see. Yes, please, God. Do
Yeah,
because
I got
pirouette.
I got a dirty 20, just as an
Wow.
FYI.
All right,
Yeah.
21.
Yes.
21
Oh
with
my
acrobatics.
That is a big fin.
Just
Yeah, you just see this little goblin just push your hamstring, and it thuds into the side of like the railing or something like that, and I just start whistling, putting my hands behind me, just pretending like nothing happened.
Oh, did you? You don't be frightened, little girl. Everything will be fine. You don't need to, shove and
no.
push.
It's too early for a mutiny just yet.
Very strong.
Oh yeah, no, I see. I desperately needed something to hold on to. I was just so frightened by the fish as I look
Raise up
over
my
to like.
pant leg.
The
Raise up my pant leg. There's like a huge bruise on my legs. You have a very
Just like the
you have
fist
a lot of
size
strength
is
in those little
The
arms.
bruise is so much bigger than her palm as well. Like it makes no sense whatsoever.
as you push and fail, you look over and Garlac is just looking at you like, and that's it.
That's a massive fin. I don't like that.
That's what I said too. I was like,
Oh,
you're
How
trying to kill
far-
each other.
no.
How far away is this beast now?
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Oh, it's catching up.
If I
Say
see the
it.
fin, can I make just like a pot shot at it with my little rifle?
Oh my god.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna do it sharpshooter because why not? It's -5.
Probably easy to hit, right? It's a big target.
20 with a -5. It's a 23.
Well, let me check my sheet. Yes.
Hopefully it hits. If that doesn't hit, like I'm out of here. All right, so that's gonna be a D12 plus 2d6, and I'm gonna throw in a D4 because I'm a monk.
I love
Dang
monks,
it.
by the way. Super complicated to play, but love them.
Mm.
Thank God we have 3 of them.
Oh, that's actually right. 19, 20, 30,
Oh my
Wow.
god.
plus 7, 37 points of damage.
Damn.
And some of it's radiant, so 10 of it would be radiant.
It does not. There's no difference.
As
Yep.
you're shooting,
That's a
my
big
character
boy.
would be like, I think it's toying with us. I wouldn't shoot it. Bang. Oh, okay.
Tally-ho!
Tally ho!
After he does that, I'm just gonna start casting shape water and like basically making ice blocks in front of it.
Well,
Ooh.
Probably mainly just to annoy it.
As soon as he shoots it, oh, I'm on the wrong thing. It immediately sinks under the water.
Oopsie doopsies.
I don't know if anyone else is normally on the ocean.
the fishy.
You
That's not a
fuckers.
good thing.
That's
It's
I'm
not
gonna get
scary.
away. I'm gonna get away from the ledge.
I'm gonna get away from the center of the boat.
I'm gonna hide.
Couple seconds
I-
go by.
I'm
Can I,
leaning
like,
right over
fly
the
up
edge.
the rigging and go to the very top of the boat, like my gun like primed, waiting for it to reemerge?
Yeah, sure. You're gonna have to talk to Elena because she is currently in the crow's nest. Unless you're just gonna climb up a random netting.
Well, I guess I keep on forgetting I'm like 500 pounds. So like I'm very gracefully coming up. We can see all of like the beams starting to bend. I'll get once I see that like, oh, we could share that. Oh, and I look at myself and then I look at the size of the crow. I'll just hang out here and like wrap an arm around with my gun.
Cool.
As you're
I want you to do an athletics check just in case you roll a natural one.
as you're going up, all you guys hear is the sound of an accordion and drum. Dun, 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 dun,
17
dun, dun.
17 total. No ones.
You're up there. I just in case you would fall. So, you guys are obviously in your positions. Seconds are going by. The ocean's staying a little calm.
I'm ready a firebolt.
A minute,
So already acting as well.
A minute is going by. All
Well,
of a sudden, it's all quiet. You can hear the creaking of the wood. The masts are slowly swaying back and forth. You get the wind rustling the sails that are open. And then the boat rocks just a little bit from side to side.
Oh, I'm bracing.
I hope you all have your sea legs. And as he's just, we're fine. Still playing the drum. Just ready.
If I get eaten by a fish, I'm haunting you. And I point to oh my god, name's Wyman.
Wailing.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's your fault. Right here.
You hear snapping and the sound of water.
Captain, do you have anything for things like this, or are we just dead? I don't.
Two
You don't
seconds.
seem like you're
2 seconds.
scared.
2 seconds. And then
You have one.
He points to Ryder, Rage Clinch, and then Lucas Bleaksman. They both go down, and they're going to start trying to repair. They're going down probably to the lowest level, which is the 3rd level of this boat, to assess the damage. But you can definitely hear water running into the boat.
Cool.
Ah, shit.
And let's see, Hannah,
Yes.
Joester, Joe.
Oh, the better. Oh.
Joanne.
Brandon,
Joe,
Hello.
Joe.
Brad.
You all take 10d10 bludgeoning damage as
Did you just you say everyone but
Instant
No,
crit.
no, Ryan's in there too.
Oh, okay. Not to throw him under the
So
bus.
what's
but-
gonna happen is I need you all to roll initiative for me, please.
Plus
Oh,
14
joy.
to initiative.
Yeah, which is
I get
nuts.
advantage, baby. It
my
made no
monk-
difference.
Yeah, my monk for Dagon's one shot had a plus 16.
Well, haha.
Just make sure I don't have any.
I want to point out, I rolled a 19 on the dice, and I'm still going to lose to you probably.
15.
I'm gonna point out that I got a nat 1 for 4.
I have a plus 0.
23.
Nice.
Alright, hold on.
Be 23.
Hold on. Has everybody rolled it?
Yes.
Mhm.
25 to 20.
Here,
Uh,
23.
24.
Oh! 24.
That's right.
20 to 15. What you got?
15.
15.
What's your dex?
0. Plus 0.
Plus 3.
Okay. So we've got Joe, Ryan, Hannah, Brandon. All right, Joester, what'd you get?
14.
Joester. And you got a what, Brad, total? 4, so
Oof.
that, and then Brad. All right, so let's do this. The boat now has a hole in it.
Oh,
They're going down to see it. You see the shadow pacing in the water, still underwater. What would you like to do, Joe?
Yeah, so let's see. Who's the direct person? So you're up in the mat. I'm gonna look to Curio, right? The little goblin. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look over and look down
She takes offense.
I hope you're good in the water. And he's just gonna start reaching his hands down, and I'm gonna attempt to pick her up.
Oh my god.
Do you allow it to happen? This is an important question.
Me?
Yes.
I don't think that she would enjoy being picked up.
Yeah.
So I think she'd probably go, hey, hands off, and attempt to not be picked up.
Okay.
Unless further explanation was given.
No, that was
She's
it.
probably trying to like bite your hand or something, just like like the teeth, like like in movies when the piranha jaws kind of go, like it's like that. And she just starts gnawing, and she's like smacking. But yeah.
Is everybody positioned where they are actually? So everybody's right there. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and like I said, technically be here.
So
I just saw the chart.
I need you to roll athletics, Joe.
Okay.
And I need you to roll. Let's see. Let's do athletics again for you.
Okay.
Good luck, Joe.
I might be a bard. However, I am a Goliath.
Do you have a belt of hill giant strength, perhaps?
No, but I am still a Goliath.
But somebody else
20
might.
23 for me for an athletics.
Outplayed. Outsmarted.
7 for the goblin.
37.
Oh, no.
I rolled a 7, but I have a plus 10 to athletics, so I got a 17.
So you pick her up anyway.
Big strong bard. So I pick her. I pick you up, and I like walk over just the distance. So here, but I don't throw you, obviously, because I can't do that on the same turn. You want to go swimming, or should I put you back down?
I suggest you unhand me.
Like over the railing, or and then that'll be my.
I swear to God, I will steal your kneecaps and put them down your throat.
I will end that by saying, I'm sure you're a good swimmer. And that will be a bardic inspiration, by the way, for you. Just because Tor is not a charismatic bard, even though he has a 20. He's more of a look what I do kind of bard. So it's a D12 to any of your rolls.
All right.
Alright, so next is Ryan, but I do want to say that I'm going to steal your kneecaps and shove them down your throat is probably the best threat I've ever heard.
Pretty solid.
So Ryan, you're up. Hannah, you're on deck.
So still underneath water. There's nothing visible.
No, there's the occasional shadow because for some reason he's pissed.
Who could say? I'm going to, keep an eye out, and I'm going to. I guess I'll hold my action. The second he makes himself visible, he's gonna get a couple more shots.
Okay. So you're holding your
This
action.
is big game hunting, yeah.
Hannah, you are up. Brandon, you are on deck.
I think that Curio is not enjoying being held, especially without purpose. And so, in your arms, as a bonus action, she's going to use her giant's might. And all of a sudden, she's just going to get flippin' huge. Like, she just thuds to the ground. Going from small, I become larger than large.
Wow.
I now have advantage on strength checks, saving throws, and now I deal an extra 1d6 damage. I think...
man, it's too bad he put you down already. That would have been awesome if you did that while he was holding you.
Yeah, she's gonna use her giant smite as a bonus action. She's going to... I think she's probably gonna clock you in the head for picking her up.
Yeah,
if I'm gonna be completely... She's just... It's not gonna be like... Because she has a great axe that she carries in her hand. She's not gonna smack you with it. She's gonna take her hand and just kind of go... to the front of your head on arm strike, which I will happily roll for.
Oh, absolutely.
I rolled for I got a 23. 13 plus 10.
Yeah, that's just a bard.
Okay. So I
Bard out
roll... It's 6 bludgeoning damage, but then I also get an extra 1d6 because I have my giant smite. working.
Yeah.
So that's
And-
+5, so that's 9 damage as she smacks you in the head.
He's dead.
Fantastic.
Let's just kill each other, you gang. Like,
And she goes, I suggest you pick up the other little guy if you would like something to throw.
Yeah, where's-
As she's gonna just walk because that's literally all that she could do in one move. I think she would just be very indignant about being picked up.
Okay.
I'm a fan for sure.
When she says that, you see Limestone doing the uppies.
So after I get clocked, it's like a poof. I'm gonna point and use my reaction for Joester, so Limestone. You're next. Uppies.
Alright. Hannah,
Bardic Inspiration is by the
Yeah,
way,
that's everything
just
I can do on my
for
turn.
you
Yeah.
too, Joester. As a reaction, I can grant one if I already granted one this turn.
Joester, or not Brandon, you are up. Joester, you are on deck.
Alright, I'm gonna scoot over. Can I make an intelligence check to see how much this bad puppy how much he weighs? How big is this big boy? I have an idea.
Sure. Make an intelligence check.
For once, I'm not playing a dumb character. That's good.
Who are you talking to? Do you know who I play in the main campaign?
Hey, I'm talking about me. That's gonna be not bad. 18.
18. You would probably, with an 18, it's somewhere between 50 and 60 tons.
Well, there goes my plans.
So, for those of you that don't want to do math, that's, what is that, 100,000 to 120,000 pounds?
That's a big boy.
ginormous. That's whale sized, yeah.
That's a beefy boy. Well, does it look hostile right now? Does it look like it's doing that thing where they...
It looks like somebody
Like-
shot it and it's pissed.
I say we sacrifice that guy who shot it. Ritual sacrifice. Come on, who's...
I second.
Oh, you were. Luckily,
There
you're,
is
Just sounds
luckily
rude.
you're heavy. So
Good luck trying to pick me up. I'm a very high
I can
above.
work on that.
How much do you weigh? 500
I
pounds?
forgot it's
500
it's
pounds.
the big
Just
goblin,
within
though.
just within the range of
Joester.
levitate?
Joester, you're up.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold a firebolt.
Okay.
So this is Tor, right? I'm gonna run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to Tor and just keep doing the uppies. Real quick, when we saw this thing in the water, do I recognize what it is? Like, can I roll a nature check or something, or?
Yeah, I would say nature or history.
Definitely nature. Oh,
What's
nat
this?
one. Never mind.
Oh my god.
That's a shadow in the water. You don't even know if that's an
Yeah.
animal or not.
So I'm gonna hold my action. So I'm gonna I'm just uppies. Throw me, and when he throws me, I'm in a wild shape.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so you're holding yours. Okay, so now it's Brad. You are after the animal, and it is going to. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. You are going to see it charge directly at the boat, and I need everybody that's on the side of the boat to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh
Does
shit.
it become visible?
Not good.
Yeah, I'll give you. So yeah, your held action would go off. Brandon,
All
so
right.
it's yours.
Okay, I'll roll.
So this is Dread Ambusher, so I'm going to get 3 shots. With
Okay.
all of them, we'll just go ahead and say all are sharpshooter. Does a 17 hit?
No.
If I increase, I have precision shot with key, so I can increase it by 2 by spending a key shot. Would 19 hit?
Just hits.
All right, so I'll spend a key point. Use that, so that's a hit. I'll just do all the hits first.
Yeah,
or if
that's
it
fine.
does hit. That one is a 20, so that'll hit. And this last one is even higher. It's a natural 18, so that's 3 hits. Go ahead. I gotta roll a lot of dice.
Okay, so
monk things.
dexterity
Monk
check,
thing.
that would be for the Fire Genasi and the guy that's name is too long.
Well, water genasi as well. Excuse me.
18.
And I got a nat 20.
For a total
So
of?
28.
Okay.
28.
You got a what?
18. 18.
So,
First nat 20.
But to hit him, I got a 24.
the hit,
Yeah.
roll a concentration check
Oh, okay.
to see if you can get that shot off while what's happening to you is happening to you.
Fair. No. 2.
No, so your held spell fades,
11.
and you are going for a swim.
Oh no. I'm a fighter guy. I don't like the water.
Well, you are in it now, and you get a much closer view as it passes you like a ship in a Star Wars opening. It just keeps going and going and going, and eventually you see the tail.
52 points of damage total.
Hot damn.
Nice.
Jesus.
You threw down the gauntlet for broken characters, and I accepted.
You did.
I'm glad I made a meme character.
I need you also
To make a
run
dex
to
check?
make a dex check, yeah, because I forgot you're like hanging onto the mast.
Save or save
Save.
or
Save.
Yeah, okay.
He's a monk, so
let's
it's not like the fall's gonna hurt, but
That's 8 plus I think 18. I think because I have a plus 10. Let's see what's my dex. Yeah, plus 10 to dex, so it's 18 total.
no. So I'm not even gonna roll for damage. It's you fall 60 feet and it's 6d6. So I think you negate all of that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I will say it's really sick. I fall off in like midair.
Superhero landing. Superhero landing.
Yeah, superhero landing.
You cracked the deck of the ship. Oh god. That's gonna cost us. That's gonna cost us.
It's actually extremely dainty. He's like, Mary Poppins
Mary
it,
Poppins.
just like very gracefully falling down.
Oh, if
Mary
we did with the
Pop-
other one, you would have.
Poppins.
If you cracked the deck, you'd hear from right below you. Damn it! I just got this other one fixed. Brad, it is your turn now.
So-
your Fire Genasi friend is swimming.
Well, I wouldn't call him my friend, but he is swimming.
Her.
So I'm gonna activate
Thank
my
you.
wing boots, and I'm gonna start to fly down to the water and just try to grab him before the ship goes too far and he gets left behind.
She.
To
My
her.
Fantastic. It is going to use a legendary action
Boo.
to make a bite attack.
On whom?
Thought it was
Both of us?
Water on both of us, yeah.
No, just on one. Brad.
Yeah.
I'll
I
let you have
mean,
water next
oh
time.
no.
That
Okay,
is
no,
a
you.
27 to hit.
Oh my god, no, I'm good. Yep, I'm fine. I'm absolutely no. You hit me.
So you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 22, 32, 35. You take 44 points of damage. And
Could I, but right before it hits me, I know we already rolled to hit, but could I use one of my key points to dodge as a bonus action? Or is activating the wing boost a bonus action?
well, you would have had to. I'm not going to let you retroactively call that, and that would just give him disadvantage on the hit if you're going to take the dodge action.
Makes sense. Moving forward, I take a crap ton of damage.
The Megalon makes one bite attack against large or small creatures grappling. If the attack hits, the target is also swallowed.
Huh?
Yeah, so at the
Fire
start of
Genasi.
each of your turns, if you're still in the stomach, you will take 3d6 acid damage at the start of each of the Meg's turns.
Ah,
Dang.
cool. So I got swallowed. Help me, Fire Genasi. As I
While
get swallowed.
you are swallowed, you are at disadvantage on all strength dexterity checks and weapon attacks.
What do you want me to do about this?
Joe, go ahead.
Anything.
I'm gonna look to not only the goblin, but to Limestone and be like, do we stop or do we just keep going? I can get him, but just annoying.
So the caring is insane. The fact that your team cares about each other so much is bringing a tear to my eye.
Right, right.
It's just cars, but different voice.
It's just
What is
cars,
that?
but
Just
no
cars.
rats.
The no
Um,
blasting.
I'm gonna put my hands over the railing and like look down. How far down is is Bonabella like right under the water layer, or is she deep down? How far did they fall?
They are in the water, but the water's about 30 feet down, and you don't see the water genasi.
Okay, right.
Because
Okay.
y'all obviously don't know. You know what? Run, since you were up in the crow's nest, you might have seen it happen.
Might have seen her get swallowed.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be like as I'm falling down, I see it just kind of like envelop. It's like, oh, we should probably handle that. One of our own is, I believe, inside this great beast.
There seems to be a problem here.
Seems to be a grand problem.
Oh, we're missing one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, fine. So I'm gonna run down and jump. So 1, 2, into the water with a swan dive. Tidal, you're gonna fucking owe me after this, and jump straight down in to land in front of this creature. When I'm down there, so all Tor's going to do is put his hands out, open, and close his eyes and be like, "Go ahead, you son of a bitch."
Okay, well, note,
Wow.
since you're down there now, how big are you? How big is Tor?
8, 9, 400.
Okay, so Tor is roughly the size of this shark's nose.
Yeah. The only thing that I will do is
Cry a little.
softly play the play the accordion with the full arm span.
Okay.
Not a melee, and that's all.
Run. Go ahead.
Oh wow. Is the shark
Hannah, you're
visible
on
at this
deck.
point, or is it underwater?
It's a shark, so it'll stay underwater. But yeah, it's visible. It's just right underneath the surface. You being up in the crow's nest just saw its mouth
Well,
open.
I fell off. So I fell. So
Oh,
I'm,
right.
I guess, on the deck now. Yeah.
Oh, I already told you. So yeah, you're tall. You see
All right.
dead.
I'll zoom over, and then I will make some pot shots at it. First attack. This will be sharpshooter. I didn't declare that last time.
Yeah, you said you made all three of them sharpshooter.
You
Well,
did, yeah.
I forgot to add 30 points of damage.
Oh my God.
It
I know,
would have been 82.
I got it. That's all good.
All right. But these are sharpshooter. This is going to be 18, but I'm going to pump a key point to make it 20. So that's one hit. That is going to hit. That's a natural 15. And then I get a third one because I used a key point, and that's a natural 14. So that's another 3 hits. I'm going to go ahead and roll dice real quick.
Okay, while you're doing that, is that your whole turn?
Yeah, that's bonus movement and attack.
Okay, well, while we wait for your damage, Hannah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
All right, I am.
Big beefy goblin.
Yeah, big beefy goblin. My big beefy goblin is going to crawl over to the edge to see the man kind of dive off into the water. She got a little bit distracted as Waylon was counting. I think she tried to do so on her fingers and got a little confused because she couldn't go past about 3 or 4 and then had to go back, and then she kind of skipped a number and just kind of confused herself.
Raven
Yeah,
understands.
just truly, she can only count to 9. That's the only number that she can get to, and she stops at 5, and then it just jumps to 9. So she's gonna walk up right to the edge over here if she can, and kind of leap up on top of one of the railings. And she's gonna take a look at the big old fish. She doesn't have a ton of ranged weaponry, unfortunately, so she's gonna take her sling from her side, and she's gonna use a sling attack to shoot just something at this thing. Try and scare it off. She's gonna go, yeah! So she's gonna roll to
Run.
hit.
94 points of damage.
Oh my God.
That's 23 to hit.
Hits.
Do we need even
Great.
do anything?
She's gonna roll just a simple d4. That's a 4, but she also gets d6 because she's got her giant smite. So that's a simple, just 8 points damage, but she's gonna do it again because she's got her extra attack because we love fighters. She's just gonna go, she's gonna do that again because she's not got any other kind of ranged weaponry. That is a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Unfortunate. Yeah, and I believe that's kind of all that she can do at this time.
Okay. After that massive, gigantic amount of firearm damage, you hear a bubble, or you see a big giant bubble float to the surface, and out pops the water genasi.
Hey.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, what gets gross in there?
It was way too much damage. I had to roll a con save, and that's a big con save to make.
Oh, broken. The character I've made just a little bit broken. If it hits, it just automatically does at least, I think, per hit, it's sharpshooter and +7 damage, so it stacks up.
7.
Oh my
Well, the good
gosh.
news is this is the beginner villain, so.
Oh, awesome. Cool. Oh, shit.
Brandon, you are up. Fun fact, Joe, you would have seen the shark vomit the water genasi out of its mouth.
Perfect. Perfect.
Alright. I get to, I'm gonna
Joe's
to the surface. I gotta remember what I sound like. Yeah. My brain keeps going to Southern Baptist because of this. So I'm gonna go, you're in on burning the fires of perdition as I cast immolation. I need, what's it? A dex save, por favor.
Dexterity save. Ooh, real low. 9.
It fails. Maybe 18. It takes 86. Oops. 8d6 fire damage. And it's gonna continue to be on fire. And it can't be put out by non-magical means.
So
Hell
now
yeah.
you have a pissed off, flaming megalodon coming at you.
That's fine.
Congratulations, Brandon. You just made the shark scarier.
7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 15, 20. 20 damage. I think I have Elemental Adept on fire. Just in case it was resistant.
No.
Okay.
Nope. Joester, you are up, and then it's the Meg's turn, and there's a bunch of people still in the water.
Well, I was gonna say, can I like grab a rope on the...
You
Oh,
could if you
Danny
didn't
rigging.
just use your action to cast a spell.
But you can't object into action. No. That's fine.
All right, I'm gonna be there, like, you know, doing the uppies thing and watch. Like, what uppies? But he ran off, so I'm screw it. And then I'm gonna run and just like jump off midair. I'm gonna wild shape giant shark.
Nice.
Wild. Okay.
Wow.
Oh no.
I wish I had a higher intelligence Joester. That character would have brought you in.
Oh, good.
Completely forgot.
Pick me up and run.
Do I not have a shark?
Next thing you know, you're holding onto a shark.
You know, looking in the face of a 60-foot shark, I bet that's not as scary as it sounds.
You can hit one shark with another shark. That's what you gotta do.
That's like my favorite book.
It was a melee.
So one time you'll see a Goliath that is playing an instrument and not using a weapon.
Are you working to change icons, or are we good?
No, you're good.
Awesome.
I'm just
All
gonna
right.
bump you up because I don't have a shark.
So, because I'm Circle of the Moon, that's a bonus action. And then I'm going to land in the water and bite this guy.
Do it
So, 26 to hit.
for sure.
Did it show in here? Yeah, for 22 damage.
Okay, you also take. You take 13 points of slashing damage when you hit it with a melee attack.
How much?
13.
13? All right, get my notebook.
It is the Meg's turn. Let's see. It's going to bite attack. It's going to bite attack you, Joe, because the accordion is annoying it.
Even underwater. Yeah, it has to be super muffles.
I'm sorry, Joe. This might hurt. So, my dice do what my dice do.
I'm wearing leather armor.
Natural 20. So that would bring it to a total of 35 to hit.
That's great. Silvery barbs. As I'm playing the accordion, and I'm just, I just have one hand up under the water.
Dirty dog.
It's not a natural 20, but it is a 36 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
That would have been if the natural 20 would have hit, that would have been 5d12 doubled.
Oh, Jesus.
I would roll a character before the break. That's fine.
So
If
you
Waylon
take-
dies, it's going to be Braylon's Scale Seeker that appears to avenge his brother.
Yeah, mine's gonna be Tor Rage Clench.
That's 11. That's not high damage, so that's good.
I'm
17,
seeking
20,
vengeance.
24,
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
33.
Vengeance is mine.
40 points of slashing damage, or 40
Okay.
points of piercing damage, and
That
I
was a
need
low
you.
roll.
Oh, you don't even. It's not a save. Oh, it's not a save. Bye bye.
Oh,
Go for it.
You're now in the building. I thought there was a save, but it's not.
I went down there to save a friend who got spit out anyways. It was just a giant slap of the face.
You did, and then it's going to use a tail attack against the shark that just bit it.
Fair.
So the shack.
Freaking shack.
Oh, not
the
great.
shack.
Yeah, it's a wicked shock.
23 to
Get a
hit.
shark's eyes, like a doe's eyes.
23.
Yeah.
Waylon sounds so different.
So that's 36 damage. All right.
No. 23 to hit.
Oh, 23 hits you.
That is
Dang.
36 points of damage.
Ouch.
Brad, you're up. You just saw the guy that came in to save your ass is now in a position that you are very familiar with.
Oh no, I'm
Austin.
swinging towards this big shark and I'm punching it in the face
Yes.
as many times as I can.
Yes, Brandon.
I need a deck save for the spell it casts on it.
Oh,
It's at
okay.
the end of its turn.
Oh,
It can repeat the save. Yeah. You're good.
Natural 20.
Someone take this DM's dice away from him.
I wasted a spell slot, and that makes
No,
me
you
mad.
did, you did massive damage.
I actually
I
should
punched
have gotten 5 more damage.
That's fine. Brad.
New character.
I get 2 attacks per action, so the first attack's on an arm strike hitting for 19.
It just hits.
So that is 8 points of damage. Second attack for 22.
Hits.
That's 10 points of damage. And then bonus action, I will do Fury of Blows.
Uh-huh.
2 more attacks. So 21 to hit on the first one and 18 on the second one.
Both hit.
Nice.
Joe, you're up next.
That's 7 more points and 9 more points of damage as I just punch it in the face 4 times and then pray I don't die.
Okay.
That's my
Awesome.
turn.
Just walk up to this giant ass shark and basically boop his nose 4 times.
Yeah.
Some devastating,
Hey,
some devastating
Give
mump
me
boops.
back my friend.
Joe, it is your turn. You are in the stomach of a giant shark. Run, you're on deck.
Sure, like just mumbling to myself inside, still playing the accordion. That's exactly what I wanted.
To let you
Shit.
know, because I made sure I looked it up to right. You,
Yep.
Your speed is 0. Attack rolls are at disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Heal.
Basically just in a wall of muscle right now and acid.
Okay. Well,
Yummy.
yeah, super yummy. What I will do is, first of all, I have universal speech, meaning that all creatures can understand me when I talk.
Okay. Okay.
I want to to preface that. And I think I'm gonna cast a spell. Let me double check and read it before I waste the spell slot. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah. All right. So because it can understand me, I need it to. Let's see here. Wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna cast Otto's Irresistible Dance from inside while I'm playing the accordion and start like doing like an Irish jig inside of him.
Dude,
I mean,
Be consumed by the music. Be consumed. I need a wisdom save.
18.
It is a fail, so this shark will become prone and basically shuffle, tap its feet, or dance in any duration that it can.
Cannot be.
Yep, it's fine. It will have disadvantage on all dexterity saving throws and attack rolls, and while it is affected by the spell, all creatures have advantage against it when attacking.
So the shark is just shaking his tail fin right now.
I desperately want to see a
Maybe
megalodon dance.
It's just wiggling in the water. The only thing that it can do on its turn, unless if it attacks, it's fine. But the only way to break the spell is if it uses its action to break the spell.
Well, let's see what happens when Run goes, because Run is up.
oh my god.
Like you're
Okay,
hitting
so
in the face 4 times.
2
and it's
attacks
just
here
shaking
with
booty.
advantage. Let's see if I need to use my key.
Wasted a 6th level spell slot for that.
That's a hit.
Not the shakes.
That's a hit.
I am going to use my key to.
That's
It's 2 hits so far. I'm going to
you
pump
don't-
up
you
some
only need
keys.
one.
Oh,
One hit is fine.
Oh,
all right.
damn it!
2 hits so far. Do I need to roll damage or is it?
No, you
very...
basically just need to tell me how you fucking kill this thing.
Oh yeah,
Yes!
just like I want there to be. I want the kind of Quinn moment with like an oxygen tank in its mouth, but the technology, I guess.
It has a barbarian in its mouth. Is
But
that-
yeah, there's a
is that-
barbarian struggling. It's starting to like caper and dance, or at least attempt to. I think it's like its face is out of the water. Like I just like zero in, like sniper, see the eye, and just like out through one eye, out the other, and it just kind of rolls over in the
So,
water.
As you walk up to get a better vantage point, you steady yourself. And you breathe, and you know exactly what to do. So you slowly start to squeeze the trigger in between heartbeats. And you hear the concussive force of that black powder rifle going off. And in slow motion for you, you see that little lead ball enter one eye and go out the other eye, and the shark just starts to float. And before
Thank you, Chris
I'll
Kyle.
pull it down.
before it sinks, I highly suggest you get something out of his stomach.
If one of you down there could perhaps pry open its maw and grab our good friend and bard.
I could just
Yeah, right.
go up in shark form and rip open its stomach.
Do it.
Yeah,
my
I
God.
won't even make you roll for that.
Potato, potato.
Joe, from the inside, you just start seeing more shark teeth, actually, ironically. Just start tearing through, and you just, all you can see is teeth, and they unlock, and then you see teeth again, and they unlock.
Okay.
Cutting out a hole slowly with teeth.
And-
I want you, you know what? I want you to make me a dexterity save at disadvantage, Joe.
Which Joe?
Joe, not Jester.
Okay.
Karshak.
19.
Alright, that's fine. I was just rolling to see if he accidentally bit down on your foot or something.
He nibbled
Yeah,
you.
all that's happening is as the water flows in, it's like.
And you are free in blood and gore, and there's a 60-foot shark just floating in the water.
Wave my flipper at you.
It was great
You know what?
sport, I think.
Can you let down the ladder, laddie?
Just-
I'm a little wet.
I'll throw down the ladder. It's like
I
a
don't think
ladder
that
with
Tor would have seen Joester turn into a shark from inside the other shark, so it's like one of those. I hope so. And like
See
just
that
start
it
to
has
like
a little beard, like a seaweed beard
How
on
to-
it. The shark.
How to Train Your Dragon moment. Just
That is not toothless, that's for sure.
God.
this is where Joester takes a
No.
turn. It's like I eat your character.
Yeah.
Furio's gonna shout down into the water and be like, "Bring up some of the fish. I've never tasted megalodon before." And she's gonna toss down a rope.
All right, so the goblin is, but y'all need to step it up because the goblin's my favorite character so far.
As a shark, I'll kind of help nudge these guys up towards the ship easier, and then also go and look underneath and just kind of see if I can spot how much damage is on the ship.
It's pretty bad. Towards the bow on the port side towards the front of the left side of the ship, there's a substantial hole that you can see water coming in, and then towards actually on the middle of the ship, you can see another hole. It's not great. Y'all are taking in water pretty good.
Well, before I fly back on the ship, I'm gonna grab as much meat with the short sword I got and could just start cutting up the shark and then fly myself up. Look down at the other two that are still in the water, the shark and.
Make a survival check.
Aha. I'm actually really good at survival.
And this is gonna be a high DC because the stomach has already been ripped open. So
Does a 21 do good?
yeah, I would say that. Did you take 8 pounds of shark meat back?
Holy shit. That's a lot of meat.
As soon as I get on deck, I just plop it on the floor. Here you go.
I'm not claiming that.
I think Curio's gonna go up and hug your leg and go, "Thank you," as she grabs a hunk of meat.
When you say hug is like, are you still giant?
No, she's probably come out of her thing by now. What she does is she books it towards you, and you can hear the thudding, and you kind of flinch, and then all of a sudden she's small again.
Perception's a hell of a thing.
I like how
Yeah,
we
the
already have
perspective
Roll
really
Bad
gets
Brad
you.
back. Hashtag Roll Bad Brad is in the chat.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really good.
I will come back. I come up like the rope that the goblin threw down, and I'll immediately press the digitation myself, and I'm gonna look down and be like, "It's imported leather." Just as I'm like trying to clean each square of like my
Yeah. so
vest.
You are not so bad, Brad. You're gross, just nasty.
Oh yeah.
You've got like megalodon blood and like some stomach entrails on like hanging off of you, and snot and slime from being in the mouth. It's not
That's
good.
Title, do you want me to get you too? I can. You look terrible.
That's fine. I'm going to cast create water and just flush myself down with a nice clean bath. I'm okay.
You hear
I'm
from
a Lino.
I've
you
been
hear
there.
from the helm of the ship. You're gonna be getting that off me boat, correct?
It's all
Oh,
over.
well, there's water coming in the boat. Doesn't really matter. We gotta fix that first.
You hear from down below you. I'm currently working on it.
I'm gonna go help him, and I'm gonna do a mage hand so I can carry 3 buckets of water up and down the stairs and dump them up.
Perfect. Does anybody else help, or y'all still just?
You lazy
Yeah, I'll go
bums.
help as well.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
With all the people helping you, you end up getting the water out of the boat, and don't sink. So that's a plus.
I'm looking at Wyland the whole time, just shaking my head. You just had to shoot the big fishy, didn't you? You just
I
had to.
I
Had to
think
do
it was very obvious that the fishy was going to come for us, and to be honest, I found that to be an exquisite amount of sport. A little shooting from on high, a little shooting through. You see, I went through its eye. I mean, you're all fine.
I was right there, but I also got swallowed, and that wasn't fun. And
I did not.
You
I didn't
You
see
barely
it.
smell it all. It's grand. I mean, honestly, it is I would say, an adjacent position to your usual smells.
He smells like my brother jockstrap. It is not okay.
As a shark, I'm looking around. Do I see
Still-
anything? Do I see any other dangers around us? Any other concerns, or just normal?
Perception check. Let me get out my list. There's a list. There's actually more than
What? 23.
20. Jeez. 23. With a 23, you would see there is a shipwreck directly below you, but it looks like there's possibly people on the shipwreck, like a skeleton crew perchance, that look like they're actually still doing things with the boat. Like you could see one rimming the ropes and one turning to spool up the anchor, and somebody's messing with the sails.
Does that skeleton boat seem to be moving, or is it just on the
Currently, it's not
ocean
moving.
floor?
Currently, it's just sitting on the ocean floor. You also see way off in the distance what you can describe as just a black mass.
Another one?
No.
Shoot
This is much bigger than the one.
Oh,
No.
And is it
naturally.
in the way that we were heading?
It's behind you.
Let's avoid it.
Okay. And is it? Can I tell if I watch it for a moment if it's getting closer or farther?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that it's. I wouldn't say quickly, but it is approaching you, but not at any kind of hostile speed.
So I'm gonna swim back up and like just jump out of the water and like I was gonna flop onto the deck of the ship, and then just halfway through dismiss my shark form, and then try to make a superhero landing, but probably like biff it and just go into a roll, knock over some barrels or netting
check.
or something.
Acrobatics check. Let's see
Even
how
if
well
I
you
wanna-
do. I mean, if you want to beef it on purpose, you can. Yeah.
I mean, I got a 20.
I'd say
Dirty 20.
you fish out of water pretty good. Hannah, I'm assuming your goblin is just chowing down on megalodon meat.
Oh, for sure. Just raw meat right in the maw.
I'm
like,
not even cooking. I respect your
no,
style.
no.
How does that taste?
That's absolutely delicious.
You're gonna get worms. I just know it.
Try a little bit.
More?
Yes.
Oh,
That's why you're so sick.
Hey,
good. They can get some company as she continues to.
Wow. Wow.
Hey guys, I know you like the shark meat and all, but there's some big black thing behind us coming towards us in the ocean, and then there's this like weird ship that's been shipwrecked, but there's a bunch of undead skeletons working on it, right below us.
Oh
I
my
was
goodness.
swallowed by a shark, and we're trying to get somewhere. So I think we should try to find a way to avoid it. Or, hear me out, we fuck everybody up on that ship, and then we loot it. Treasure.
How deep was the ship? How deep
Right.
was that there ship, Letty?
It's on the bottom of the ocean floor. It's way down there.
Yeah.
You, Joester, you estimate 200 feet down.
Mhm.
Yeah, Tom, I barely saw it with the light. You know, it's a good thing it had fish eyes.
Fish
Mm,
eyeballs.
yes.
Yep.
Mm.
So,
I shot. Delicious stuff.
I'm more concerned about the big black mass, the
Wow.
big darkness.
Like as the same size as the shark that we just vanquished, or is it something a lot small, bigger, smaller?
Yeah, much bigger.
Oh, tally ho!
Like this thing would probably be an ant to that other thing.
yeah, the best way you could probably describe it is it looked like the sun was setting over the ocean where this thing was coming at you from.
Oh,
But oddly, the sun is on the other side. Like the sun is setting on the opposite side. So
perhaps we should put a little rustle in the tussle of these sails and get the hell out of here.
Brad, roll a d20. Hannah, roll a d20. And Run, roll a d20.
Hopefully he's more occupied with the leftover Swede.
Just straight.
Yeah, just a d20.
13.
A 7.
7, 9, and
13.
okay. So, 13. You go to turn. The captain goes to turn the helm, and it doesn't. It's not moving.
Oh.
The helm is not moving. With a 9, you notice that some of the ropes that are on the left side of the ship where the shark had attacked look like they're breaking. So you might need to fix that because that's how you rig up your sails. And what was the other one? 7?
7.
7. You notice that there, way off in the distance, there are a lot of seagulls just kind of swarming around this one spot.
Close to land.
Cool. I'll go rush over to those lines and see what I can do to fix them if I can.
Same with me in the helm. I'm trying to get that thing to move.
List! The helm, the lines, you can make a dexterity check to see if you can, like, retie off the knots.
Can do.
Are you trying to move the helm?
No, I'm trying to get rid of the knots. I'm trying to like assess what's wrong with it to make sure it can move.
The steering wheel, there's no knots in the steering wheel. The steering wheel just it's not moving.
Oh, no.
Is
then,
it
yeah,
an
I'm just trying?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go. You go.
Dexterity check for the lines.
Yeah, it's 18 plus if it's a straight dexterity 5, so 23.
Oh yeah, okay. So, the ropes are now hunky dory. The helm is a problem because you cannot move.
I'm trying to move that wheel.
Make a strength check.
Oh.
There's now 2 pounds less of megalodon meat because the goblin's going off.
Hell yeah, 15.
15. You're pulling it. Your muscles are tensing up. That vein in your forehead starting to pop. You could see just the tendons flexing in your. It's just not. It's not moving.
Guys, we got a problem.
Do I see this?
Yeah, you would see him struggling with the helm.
I think that she's gonna throw her axe having well been fed. She's like, you boys, you need someone with real muscles. And she's gonna try and give it a go herself.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Is it just a strength saving throw or a strength check?
Just strength check.
Just strength check, okay. Come on, baby, Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Oh, it's okay. It's 19.
As you with your tiny goblin form, with your belt of hill giant strength, you start to twist it. Who has a high intelligence, by the way, of above 16? You do, Brandon?
I do.
What?
Silence and
Hey guys, I'm smart.
Brandon, you're making an intelligence check for me. Hannah, you're starting to, like, you're hearing wood crack.
Oh, I let go then. I'd be like, oh. I think I'm a little impressed with myself. I think she's like, oh, well, I don't want to hurt the thing.
My intelligence is high, but my rolls are not. That's a natural 1.
Well, this wheel is not turning for some reason or another.
That wheel be busted. I don't know, maybe we can...
Does anybody have a pirate background or a sailor background, perchance?
I do.
Joe, you do?
I do too.
Okay, so you can also roll an intelligence check. Joester, if you do, you can also roll one. Brandon, that helm's not moving, man. I don't know. You don't know what it is.
History intelligence? Or just straight intelligence?
It's just intelligence.
Okay, 12.
You got any oars?
I'm letting you do this because you have a sailor background.
21.
There you go.
Not 20.
There is certain with the natural 20, you understand that there are certain things that are connected to the helm that may or may not be jammed/broken because it is not moving. It may not be the wheel itself.
Might be
It may
underwater.
be the rudder.
Alrighty. Well, I'll let everybody know that.
I'm not going back under the water. I got eaten last time.
I say the
I
long name
unfortunately
fella.
can't swim.
The long name fella, he can breathe underwater. He should fix it. We'll tie you up. so you don't get
Oh,
too far
hippos
behind.
can breathe underwater, right?
I don't
Sorry.
feel like
No,
I don't
we
feel
are
like holding up a 500-pound man.
quite offensive to
I
call me a
can't-
hippo, but
My fault. My fault.
I can cast water breathing on all of us that lasts 24 hours.
Wait a second.
What's everybody's
As a,
passive perception?
17.
19.
20.
11.
14.
12.
Okay, so probably just run. You would
Santa.
hear
Oh, the name.
you'd be talking to everybody trying to figure out this helm problem, and you'd hear "Up!" and then a splash.
I think somebody just dropped into the water. I'll like do one of those like monk fly ups basically on the rigging to like look around.
Perception check.
Alright, I think we're pretty good at those. So, but with a 4 on the die. Plus 13. Oh, that's good
13.
enough.
He's not there, and there's also no crew members on the boat currently.
Wait, is anybody Captain? What is it? Clench. Rage clench.
We've been cursed. We've been had. Not
Does
again.
anybody see any crew?
There's no crew on the boat.
Can I do a quick rundown and run back up?
Sure.
You've all abandoned ship.
This is the worst charter I've ever been on. God,
The
damn.
boat's also not moving in the water anymore.
How is that?
Nobody-
Where's that shadow at? Where's that big shadow that was following us? Where's that at? Is that on us now? Is that
Is
has
all
that
the
cut
water
up?
underneath us just super
I
dark?
look over the side, looking for that big shadow.
You look over the side.
I look over the side.
Okay,
We're fucked.
as you look over the side, does
I love
a 24 hit?
Maybe.
Does it?
If you ask nicely, yes. It does,
Okay,
yeah.
so what y'all all see is as Brandon's character looks over the side, a tentacle runs up, grabs Brandon by the face, and pulls him underwater. And we're gonna go to intermission real quick.
God damn it. Again?
Bum again?
Big,
No.
big
No, I
giant
won't.
tentacle reaches up, grabs Brandon's character, draws him underwater, and we're gonna take a quick 10-minute intermission.
Well,
Oh,
Alright.
again?
Hey! Everybody cut back for pure destruction and watch Mr. Broken character cry.
I made just a normal character.
I got
well,
this.
the broken character's on the boat.
Yeah,
I know.
broken characters. Yeah.
10
At
minutes.
least you can-
We'll be right back. 10 minutes, boys and girls.
Alright.
All right.